Konnichiwa, minasan konnichiwa. My name is Sis and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reacting to ReZero Season 2 episode 8. I'm so excited about this episode. There's a lot going on still. There's this whole trial thing that's currently on hold. I would say we're more focusing on the crisis at the mansion right now. We have Elsa, who is hired by someone to kill everyone at the mansion. And I'm just curious to see who that client is. It can still be anyone, you know, it can be anyone, so I have no idea yet. But I like how they're making more and more characters mysterious, you know. They're trying to make Roswell really mysterious. There are also now questions regarding Betty as well. It can also still be the people or the other candidates from the elections, so it can be anyone, you know. So the amount of people Subaru can trust are not that much. But it was nice to see in the previous episode that Otto really, you know, identified himself as Subaru's friend. And I like that. As I've talked about this in the previous episode, Otto might be like Subaru's first real friend. So it was nice. That was really nice to see. And I hope that Otto will keep on playing this big role as Subaru's friend, you know. I just hope so. So I'm just really curious to see how this is going to continue, how Subaru is going to deal with the situation. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into the episode. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready. So I'm going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. They had a wholesome moment. Alright. What was he trying to do? Every time I see the OPs, like, it's so rare to see the OP, you know, because they just don't show it every episode. Okay. I'm starting to recognize more and more in the OP. But not everything yet. Like, there's still characters that we get to introduce to. Ooh, another conversation with Roswell.
前提として聞きたいことがあるんだ。私に分かることならいいんだけどね。むしろお前にしか答えられないことのはずだ。ベアトリス、あいつは魔女教徒なのか。
Because of her affection with the book. Gospel, yeah. Ooh. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because he also considers her as his, yeah, he cares about her as well. Resembling the gospel. Alright.
あの子が持っているのは福音書じゃない。この世にたった2冊しかない本当の未来を示す魔書。英知の書に最も近しいものだ。
Tome of Wisdom. Another difficult term. Is what he's saying the truth though? Yeah. Why they're keeping it so vague? Contract. Okay. Okay, that answer came out very quickly. So I assume that is true. But he was still so vague about the questions regarding Beatrice, something about a contract, something about, I don't know, the way he is supposed to mention something to Beatrice. It's, I don't know. I don't trust it fully yet. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh my god, here it comes. Oh no, he's serious.
金目筒抜けだったってだけの話だ。で、これからどこへ行くんだ？おい。
おい。
てめえ置いとくのが不都合なのは俺様にも分かってんだよ。ただ、方針のバナン落葉って言い方もある。そうか、まだ慣用句は通じてねえが、分かるってんなら。
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna hold back. Damn! Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's that? What's he doing? Oh. Uh-oh, yeah. What's that? Uh-oh. Yeah, like those lights, they must be attracting some monsters. And there's a huge one coming. Damn! No, that's Garfield, isn't it? That must be Garfield. With them fully transformed. Oh, damn. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Where's Ram? No! Not Otto! Not Otto! Damn. Oh man, what can they do? Oh, Patrash. Oh, damn. No. Where is he? He didn't go back in time, right? Wow. Yeah, what's going on exactly? Did he go back in time? Is he in the future? Is he in a different space? I don't know. Everyone's gone. Oh, a cute little bunny unicorn. Oh damn, not so cute bunny unicorn. Damn. Oh. What? Oh damn. A whole army of bunny unicorns. Oh! Oh no, oh no, oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, that was one of the goriest scenes I've seen this so far in this show. Whew, that was hard to watch. Oh man. I hate those kind of scenes, you know, where it's not like an instant death. You just get eaten by a lot of like smaller animals. Oh, he's back here. With Echidna. Exactly. That was so messed up. Even though I have no idea what was going on. She's getting flustered.
はい。
言ったな。助かる。やっぱなしってのはなしだぞ。
そんな恥知らずな真似はしないよ。
But yeah, what's the price?
君は少し卑怯だと思う。なんだい、まだ何か？
茶化すな。お前、どこまで俺の事情を知ってるんだ。
知っていることなら知っている限りのことを、知りたいことならこの世のすべてを知りたいと思っているね。
Alright.
試してみるといい。
後悔する暇もないかもしれないんだぜ。
そうなった時は、君が僕の亡骸の前で泣き崩れることに期待しようか。
駅だな。俺は死に戻りをしている。
Oh. Nothing happened. Even though he told her.
そんなにジロジロと見られると恥ずかしいな。
Oh, interesting. Oh man. I think. Oh yeah. Like, it must be a relief for him to finally be able to say it, you know? Exactly. He hasn't been able to say it to anyone. No one knew what he's been through the entire time, that he had to experience like all these things over and over again, you know? Oh yeah. I can imagine his relief, you know. She's like, I know. Damn. That was powerful.
だけど、見てきただけだ。だから、できるなら君の口から教えてほしい。君がこれまで何を思い、どう感じて、
Wow.
それを知りたい。
She's such a good witch.
この世のすべてを知りたいと欲する強欲の魔女。駅ドナだからね。
Wow. Wow. I did not expect that ending. Wow. You know, I didn't fully trust Echidna yet so far. You know, of course, obviously because she carries the title of being the Witch of Greed. You know, you always are a little bit wary of the witches, right? But she's just genuinely, she just wants to know everything without any like evil intentions behind it or anything. She just wants to know stuff. That's it. It's just as simple as that. So I don't know why like Subaru didn't experience the same things about when he told her that he returned by death. It's not like the same thing happened as before, you know, where he experienced those hands just grabbing his heart. You know, that didn't happen this time. It could be because he's maybe in Echidna's territory, like he's in her like space. Maybe that's why. Or maybe because she already knew. I think it's the second, because she already knew. And maybe because she's a witch, it didn't have the same effect maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the reason behind is. But nonetheless, the effect is the same. Subaru can just tell her everything. He can finally be open about his own circumstances. He doesn't have to hide anything in front of Echidna. And it must be such a relief for Subaru to be able to do that, you know. It's so frustrating to have to hide stuff. Yeah. So yeah, this was episode 8 of ReZero Season 2. And wow, this episode just felt very long. A lot of different things happened once again. And things are still very confusing. You know, there are a lot of aspects, especially when it comes to the sanctuary, the thing with Garfield, the thing with Roswell. You know, it's still very confusing. Like half of the time I still have no idea what they're talking about because they're still being very vague about a lot of stuff. Like for example, the whole conversation between Subaru and Roswell, like the sentences Subaru was supposed to tell Betty to make her his ally. Like it was so vague, you know. Like she's supposed to understand from those sentences what he's like trying to say, even though Subaru himself doesn't understand what the sentences mean. Like what was that sentence again? Like I am the one or something. It's so vague, you know. Or I'm the person. It doesn't say anything, but she's supposed to like understand from those words what it means and become his ally, you know. It asks a lot of trust from Subaru towards Roswell to say those words, you know. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I think Subaru's still gonna go with it because, you know, he has no other options basically. And I'm still not sure whether we can fully trust Roswell or not. Like some things I just feel like he's very genuine about what he says. Like for example when he said that he's the ally of the sanctuary, of the people inside the sanctuary, that he really wants to do anything to try to save them. I think he really meant that. Like, it's really the way they say things that makes me like, okay, I think that's genuine or not. It also asks for very good performances from the voice actors as well. If it wasn't like a good voice actor who said those things, it would really make you question the genuinity of those words as well. So I think the voice actor is doing a great job, especially like also like Roswell's voice actor is such a famous one. He's a very well-known voice actor. So it makes sense that his voice performance is also on point, you know? But I like how they still make Roswell this very mysterious character, you know? We don't know much about him yet, even though he's getting more and more screen time, especially in this season. But also the thing with Betty, you know, there's apparently a different type of book, not necessarily the gospel. There are only like 2 copies of them or something. But it doesn't have a title or something like that. It just, you know, there's also something very vague. But I think we can just trust Betty. And I like how Subaru really asked that question because he had to know whether Betty was his enemy or not. But at the same time, he didn't want to know because he still considers her as his friend, you know. He really cares about her as well. So I like to see that like dilemma within Subaru. I like there was a nice touch to this episode. But then we had the whole confrontation with Garfield, which was crazy. We saw Garfield in full beast mode. he attacked. I don't know what happened to Rom. Maybe she was already killed before Garfield reached Otto and Subaru. And seeing Otto getting killed, oh man, I did not like that. I did not like that at all. Especially because Otto is such a likable character, especially after the previous episode. You really want to root for him and his and Subaru's friendship, you know. And then Otto dies or gets killed, you know. It just, I really didn't want to see that, even though I saw it coming. But then there was this very confusing scene, right? Where Subaru got like transported with that crystal. He ended up on a very snowy field and got attacked by evil unicorn bunnies. Man, that scene was so gory, you know? I think there were like some shots in which bunnies were like crawling under his skin to eat him. It was so gross. But that, you know what that reminded me of? It really reminded me of The Mummy, you know, where those bugs also crawl under your skin to eat you. Oh man, it really reminded me of that. And it always gives me nightmares, you know, it's so gross, so gory. It is probably one of the goriest scenes in this whole show I've seen so far. Because it just doesn't happen instantly, you know? It's almost on the same level as the one scene where Rem got all her arms and legs twisted, you know? It happened in season 1. Oh man, that was also very hard to watch. But this scene was like on the same level, you know? So Subaru died once again, had to start over once again. But this time he got invited to Echidna's place to a tea party. And things were like surprisingly calm. And that's also what Subaru mentioned, right? He was like, yeah, I'm feeling kind of disturbed by how calm I'm feeling right now. You know, he's supposed to be feeling all messed up because of everything that happened. But it's also because of Echidna's magic that he was feeling calm. And wow, and then the whole conversation afterwards, Subaru being able to say that he returned by death many, many times. That must have been such a relief. I really love that moment. That was like one of my favorite moments so far. I think it was very emotional. And you can feel it, you know. You can really feel, because we've been through the entire journey with Subaru as well. We've seen everything happen. So we understand the frustration as well, you know, as viewers. So I really love that scene. And I'm starting to understand why everyone loves Echidna so much. It is just very interesting because she's not like necessarily a romantic interest of Subaru's or anything, right? Like Subaru loves Emilia. He also had a thing with Rem. You know, she also had feelings for him, but he still eventually went for Emilia. But the interesting thing is, like, we now have this new character, you know, Echidna. She's a witch. And maybe because of that, like, he can just tell her anything, you know, without being scared of the curse, you know, those hands grabbing his heart. Like, he can now just tell her anything, and just being able to confide in someone means so much, you know. I think somebody's gonna have like a very deep connection with Echidna because of that, but like a very different way from the connection he has with Rem and Emilia. So it's a very interesting like dynamic they have with each other, you know, and I'm very curious to see how that's gonna continue and how that's gonna affect the story. So yeah, I'm very intrigued by that, and that makes me excited to watch the continuation. And yes, Subaru has to start over once again. I think he's gonna feel like slightly refreshed, you know, finally being able to say that he has been through a lot. He can tell Echidna all about it, you know. He can finally like let all his frustrations go, I suppose. So it's gonna make him feel refreshed, I feel like. And then he can finally like really try to solve the entire situation, you know, the right way without anyone having to die. So let's see how that's gonna go. But it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that was my reaction. I hope you enjoyed it as well. So if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you can see my other reaction videos, please check out my channel and subscribe. And if you cannot wait to see my reaction to the next episode, you can already find out my patrons. So if you're interested, please go check it out. You can find the link in the description box below. So in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.